Joining us now, former Education Department official Adam Kissel and Mitch Roschelle with Macro Trends Advisors. Gentlemen, thanks for joining us tonight. It's good to see you both. First to you, Adam. The president's student loan bailout. Is this a bailout or a buyout of the youth vote?
It's both. You know, the Biden administration knew what it was doing was illegal, and it did it anyway. They had made a campaign promise, and they just wanted the votes of young Americans, so they did it anyway.
Yeah, what do you think, Mitch? Because now the administration is not accepting applications for student loan forgiveness. A federal judge says it's unconstitutional. The Eighth Circuit Court of Appeals just upheld that block today. One of the largest exercises of legislative power without Congress in the history of the U.S. Is this a bailout or a buyout?
Oh, it's definitely a buyout. And to invoke the HEROES Act, which was a post 9/11 piece of legislation for buying votes from young voters. The worst and most egregious part of it, Liz, is the fact that you could be making a six-figure income and get your student loans forgiven. I mean, that just to me is egregious, appalling. I could go on.
You know, the House Democrats got, I think it looks like, the second highest youth vote turnout in the last 30 years. But people forget what Vice President Kamala Harris had to say about college kids. Watch this.
And here's what we did. We recognized the fact that 18 through 24, when I was at Howard University and we were in college, we were 18 through 24, and you know what we were called? College kids. But when you turn 18 and you're in the system, you are considered an adult. What's the other thing we know about this population? And it's a specific phase of life. Remember, age is more than a chronological fact. What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid. That is why we put them in dormitories, and they have a resident assistant. They make really bad decisions.
Okay, Adam, she was talking about a youth program aimed at stopping recidivism through education, but that was pretty, you know, it didn't age well, right?
Right. You know, about 26 million people have applied for loan forgiveness, apparently because they thought they made a bad decision and needed a bailout from the government. In fact, 40 million people or more are going to be eligible. And that's a lot of votes, especially considering how close a lot of the races are. Biden was even going to issue checks to people who have not been paying. I mean, for those who have been paying their loans since 2020. It's almost like bribing the voter, except it's worse because they're not even going to get the bailout.
And yeah, to what Adam just said, Mitch, it just seems so cynical because it doesn't attack the root cause. They're all about root causes of how fat cat college academics are tuition gouging families. It did not go after what universities and colleges are doing, ratcheting ever higher college tuition costs. And that's why what Biden did is being called cynical. What do you say, Mitch?
I just got done, Liz, paying for 8 years of college. My twins graduated last May. And the thing, all I saw over the course of 4 years, I'll forget about the COVID lockdowns, but was I saw tuition go up. When you print money the way the college loan system works, you're printing money, you're just inflating costs. It's the exact same model we saw hitting our economy right now. So I am very cynical, and I really worry that kids graduating from college right now are not, they are kids, are not prepared for the workforce.
We own that debt. U.S. taxpayers own that college debt. So, you know, keep that debt flow going, keep the bailouts going to buy votes. Wow, it's quite a racket we're seeing. Adam Kissel, Mitch Roschelle, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll have you back on soon.